Describe the storyline.
Right, so here we go. So basically, there's a woman that goes into a bar. She gets a text on the phone. Basically, and these three guys spot her. Do you remember Tex Avery kind of cartoons with the wolf? And he sees a woman and he acts really crazy. You remember those kind of cartoons?
No.
No, Tex Avery. Have you seen The Mask?
Yeah.
You know, do you remember The Mask when you put first saw Cameron Diaz and he acts like a wolf?
Yeah.
It's that kind of thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it's kind of like an exaggeration of that, basically. So the three guys spot her and they're acting all sleazy. She sits down. She's got a text on her phone. She's been dumped.
So it goes in that direction, yeah?
Yeah. Right, and then they're sitting here, and then another guy comes into the bar as well. He's also got the same kind of text, and he's been dumped as well.
Yeah.
Right, and he's so concerned about what's going on the phone, he nearly trips up, and so they laugh at him.
Yeah.
And then they're both sitting at the bar.
Yeah.
And then one of them dares the other guy to go over. So like, guy goes over, let's check the girl up basically. So the guy gets Dutch courage for drinking alcohol, drinks too much, and then he makes himself sick, basically, right? And then the other guy thinks like he's the main protagonist, and then he thinks, all right, I'm going to go for it, and then he slips over to sick, basically. So it's supposed to be comedy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Right.
And then the last guy thinks he's like John Travolta, and he
So
starts
this is
dancing.
a moving image, is it?
It's going to be 3D, yeah.
Okay.
Then the last guy thinks he's John Travolta, he starts dancing, he's doing his best move to impress the girl, and then he gets pulled over. And then it all ends up in a massive fight, so that's going to be this one here. Right, so it's like Matthew come up with the idea of, you know, like a computer game kind of thing, like big fight.
Yeah.
And they're all stances and they're punching the hell out of each other. Then it ends, and they're nearly strangling each other, and then the original guy walks off with the girl, and they look up.
Yeah.
That's how it ends. So,
Brilliant.
what do you think about that, and how do you think I can improve it in any way, or?
Yeah. The first time I've seen it, so the first time I've heard the story, the first thing that struck me that they are very, very detailed and very good drawings.
Okay, great.
Okay. Yeah. In order to enhance it, at this stage, I would definitely add colour to it and ink it.
Yeah.
To give it a more powerful feel. On top of that, I would have a look at the way you've done your storyboards in terms of a narrative.
The staging of the direction of.
Not so much the direction. The direction's good, but in terms of particularly, this is a good page to look at. You've got a medium shot here.
Yeah.
You've got another medium shot here. There's a full length here.
Yeah.
There's another medium, full length.
Yeah.
Here. So we're looking at medium and full lengths a lot of the time.
Okay,
Yeah.
so change that.
Things like this, where he's drunk, and where he's quite angry, where he's drunk. Expressions, very close-ups.
Yeah.
Head. So
tight close-up.
you can see the eyes, the expression of the eyes. You can see what's going on in his facial expressions more so than what you've done. You've sort of done a half length there.
Yeah.
Or
Okay.
quarter length.
Yeah.
So you're building up narrative just with long shots, close-up shots, wide shots. So even though you're not explaining the narrative, people can pick up just by expressions.
Okay.
Close-up, wide, etc.
Yeah. Okay.
I think you've you're quite a good artist. Obviously needs room for improvement. I'm sure you agree with that. I can't draw to this level. So that's my only thing that would really enhance it. Colouring it up, inking it up, colouring it up, and making the narrative flow more easier. With long shots, close-up shots, extra close-up, things like that. If it's extra close-up, you can see that he was angry. You can even have his fist in there as well at the same time. That is the main feature. Because you can see his eyes, the expression within his eyes.
Yeah. Okay.
And also points of view shots.
Started doing a little bit with the animatic, but I know what you're saying about points of view and
stuff. Points of view shots, where we got
points of view. Okay.
the fight scene. So, where's a fight scene?
Fight scenes, I think. I was gonna yeah, I'm gonna do. I've got somebody.
So, like you've got here,
yeah.
You've got this guy's points of view.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can rotate it so you see the other boys' points of view.
Yeah.
And that's kind of giving a balanced view of each person's expression or how they feel, and certainly draws in the audience a bit as well.
Michael mentioned about a bartender maybe doing something with him as well, and I'm thinking maybe that's not a bad idea. Maybe actually starts off with the bartender like cleaning his glasses, looks up, and then the girl walks in.
Yeah.
Do you reckon that's a good idea to do something like that? Does it make more of what's going on? Stage it more? I don't know.
Of the bartender?
Yeah.
Is that one of the main characters?
He's not a main character, but it's just like maybe he could Michael was saying maybe it could be like a link, like so like when say like the girl walks in, so he's like cleaning, looks up and then the woman walks in, and then when the guys are like starting to act funny, he looks over, so it's kind of like a link between. I don't know. Yeah. That's what he was saying. So it's just a suggestion, but
yeah,
I don't know.
I also think you can sort of experiment with I like this shot.
Yeah.
With angles of the camera. So, for example, you could be having her foot, but also having him in the background, for example.
Okay.
So you know she's walking. You know the environment in which she's walking, because that doesn't really say much about where she's at. She could be anywhere. She could be.
Maybe the three men could be in the background then.
Yeah.
Just like spotting. Yeah.
Okay. That sort of environment, giving the end user and viewer an understanding where she's navigating from or to.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it could. But variations of different angles.
Okay.
As well.
Yeah. Okay.
You know? So composition in terms of this one here. He's pretty much centered in that frame.
Yeah.
But what's going on around him here, and why is he centred? So, for example, from a photographic point of view, and I take lots of photographs, if I was going to take him shot like that, something else would probably be going on here.
Okay.
Yeah, because there's a great big space.
Yeah.
Okay. And for example, they do it on most of those soap opera programs. They deliberately centre or put the character to a certain angle. So something else goes on here.
Yeah.
After a certain period of time, somebody might be walking in here, or something's going to happen here.
Yeah.
A lot of horror films do that as well.
Okay.
You know, they pan it out, so there's a big space there, and you'll focus on the person there, but something's going to happen there. So think about composition, where that person is.
Yeah.
What's going to happen in the other space.
Yeah. Okay.
But I think it's great. I think you should really, I really do think you should ink it. And I think you should colour it up. Okay. Even at this stage.
Yeah. What I was going to try and do is put it into Photoshop and then do it for there, and then I can do variations of the light and stuff.
Right. Okay.
That's what I'm trying. That's what I'm trying to do, really. Yeah. Okay. That's good. Thanks a lot.
Good.
Peter.
Yeah. That's cool. I really like that.